Once upon a time, there was a girl called Senna, who lived in the highest town in the world, in the Andes Mountains in Peru. A girl who had a brave heart and a warrior's name. A girl who fought for her family and her rights. A girl who turned pain into art. A girl who inspired 15 girls from Derbyshire. Senna's story travelled around the world to many different places, and in one of its journeys it came to rest with us, where there are no gold mines and no mountains, but there are still girls who take on big challenges, with a heart as brave as hers, and dare to question how the world can still let inequality happen. I want to stand up against the inequality that women and girls face every day.
I want to walk alone and be independent and feel safe.
I was on my way to a school concert, walking up a busy main road, and this guy started following me. I stopped to tie my shoelaces and he stopped about 3 paces behind me. I started walking again and he kept following me until we got to an alley where he got closer. And when I turned back to look at him, he kind of winked at me. So I got out my phone and I rang my mum and I was like, "Hey Mum, what are we having for dinner?" Obviously I couldn't let on why I was calling her, but she didn't get it, so she was like, "You know what's for dinner?" And I was like, no, what's for dinner? I kept the conversation going until I reached school, and when I looked back, he glared at me and walked off. I sat down just in the gates. My hands were shaking and I felt like I was going to be sick. It was the fact that he'd managed to get me when I was so completely off guard and I wasn't expecting it. It was shocking because it never happened to me before, and I realised that it's happened to so many women and young girls like me. It's happened worse, and bad things could have happened if my mum hadn't answered the phone.
I want people to understand that the word no does not mean try and convince me. Sexual exploitation is the sexual abuse of children, youth and adults through the exchange of sex or sexual acts. They may be tricked into believing they're in a loving, consensual relationship and may also be groomed online or in person. Sexual exploitation shouldn't be allowed to happen because it can ruin so many people's lives and can lead to mental and physical illnesses, including STIs, paranoia, confidence issues and much, much more.
I want to stand against outdated gender stereotypes. We can tackle as good as any guy. I want people to know that what they say does affect the victim, even if it was a joke or a slight remark.
We are going to stand together.
We can all decide to tell our bit of the story.
It takes inspiration. Inspiration is a tree that lasts for hundreds of years. At times it may feel like giving up when it loses its leaves, but it perseveres. It has children climbing it and people carving things into it, but the tree perseveres throughout it all and brings enjoyment without us realising.
It takes bravery. Bravery is bright yellow, like switching on a lamp. Bravery is a cheetah running through a window of freedom. Bravery is sunny weather and lavender on a summer's day. Bravery is swords clanging and trucks driving. Bravery tastes as sweet as a rich lollipop.
It takes persistence. Persistence is the sound of ringing in your ears. Persistence is a leopard strolling through an Indian temple with a faint scent of almonds that you can taste in the back of your nose. Persistence is a lighthouse witnessed from a low angle, a blue sky above but the silent birds floating around the beam of light. Persistence is dry sand between your fingers after a storm has passed and the air feels abnormal and damp. Persistence is a cup of coffee sat in the morning sun on the kitchen unit, steam floating off the top like a train speeding along the rails with a small cloud left behind. Persistence is the feeling of a tree against your skin, focusing on all the details and ridges. Persistence is the sound of ringing in your ears.
Courage is a sour storm over the mighty seas. It is a window that opens opportunities. To travel on a train, to hear a car horn, as you watch the clouds that sleepily float by. Courage is a dangerous bull, a rough bull, a bull as sharp as a knife, as tough as sandpaper, but as calm as the gentle waves that wash upon the sandy beaches.
Passion is in the rough sound of the sea during a storm, the crashing of the waves against the rocks. It's in the way the colours of the sea change, the violent grey becoming a gentle blue. Passion is a lioness on a hunt, her head down and her eyes scanning for her prey. It's the way she's determined to bring back food to feed her one true passion, her cubs. Passion is in the fog over a city, how it muffles and freezes the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's in the mystery and the thrill of danger, not being able to see your next step. You take it blindly. Passion is in the taste of blood, the smell of spices. It's the bark and leaves of a weeping willow. It's in the ring of a bike's bell, the glint of a knife. Passion is in hope as well as love.
All around, way beyond us, is a world full of inequality, and together we're here to rise up and inspire.